welcome to Ngage Tech Tips. This is Jesse. Today we're going to be talking about basic formula for Excel 2016. So first thing we'll do is pull up the Excel. Right here I went ahead and put together a workbook for us to show the demonstration. First thing we'll work on is multiplication. Pretty standard, price, quantity, total. You got to multiply it out and find out what you got. So we got widgets and doodads. Right here's the total. Whenever you're putting together a formula, start with the equal sign. Right? That's the easy way. And then you can notice that you can move around whatever cell you want to pick. So in this case, we want B2. B2 is the widget price. And then to show multiplication, use the asterisk or shift 8. That right there shows you want to multiply. And it went from perforated to solid. That shows that it captured it. And then the next cell, we want quantity for that. And now we have the whole equation. Hit enter. And that's going to show you your total. Now for the doodads, it's the same thing, except there's an easy way to do it. Right here you have a equation that you can see. And as I highlighted it, pulled it up. An easy way, if you have a lot of cells that you're working on, you can use what's called a fill handle. Now the fill handle is this little square on the bottom right. And you can see the cursor, it changes. So if you left click, drag, it applies the same formula to the same relative cells. So in this case, B2, C2 for this, seen here, you drop down for D3, where the answer is, it applied B3, C3. So the same logic is applied. Right? So that's sort of the easy way. If you got 100 cells to pull down, or if you want to do sequential numbers, so you just establish a pattern and say I want to get 100 different things. You wouldn't want to type that out. So you just go ahead and grab the fill handle, pull it down, and then you get your sequential right there. All right. So for test scores, what we can do is we can look at addition and division at the same time. The average is what we'll do, and that is basically sum of all the parts and then divide by the total number of different parts. So in our case, we'll use the sum function. This is the easy way. It generally applies solid logic that will capture it, and in this case, this works. You go ahead and hit that. And if you notice, you have equal sum parentheses, and then it shows the span between the blocks there. If you hit enter, you end up with that. The one thing to note, though, is that if you accidentally put data here, it does apply it, even though you might not meant to. So we can delete that. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to show you what I mean. You can come here and you can hit equal sum, open parentheses, and just drag it over the cells you do want it to apply to. Close, and we still got the same answer, 250. So now we have the sum right here, and what we can do is we can go ahead and apply division to the total sum there. And we had 3 parts, so now we ended up with the average of the class. And then for subtraction, I did want to show you a function in Excel that isn't typical. Just a general sense of logic. Subtracting dates, if you need to know how many days apart something is. So this is pretty basic. You can look at that and know, but if you're going across a few months, it might be a little more difficult. So in our case, what we'll do is, just like we've seen before, it equals. We'll select that date and subtract, which is just the dash button next to the equals button, and hit that, enter, and 6 days. The difference between the 31st and the 25th is 6 days. So that obviously works. And that's pretty much it.
If you found this information helpful, remember to subscribe, like, and share our content. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot us a line at info@ngage.world. Until next time.